Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَنَازِعَاتٍ غَرْقًا وَنَاشِطَاتٍ نَشْطًا وَسَابِحَاتٍ سَبْحًا فَالْمُدَبِّرَاتِ سَبْحًا فَالْمُدَبِّرَاتِ أَمْرًا يَوْمَ تَرْجُفُ الرَّاجِفَةُ تَتْبَعُهَا الرَّادِفَةُ قُلُوبٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ وَاجِفَةٌ أَبْصَارُهَا خَاشِعَةٌ يَقُولُونَ إِنَّا لَمَرْدُودُونَ فِي الْحَافِرَةِ أَإِذَا كُنَّا عِظَامًا نَخِرَةً قَالُوا تِلْكَ إِذًا كَرَّةٌ خَاسِرَةٌ فَإِنَّمَا هِيَ زَجْرَةٌ وَاحِدَةٌ فَإِذَا هُمْ بِالسَّاهِرَةِ هَلْ أَتَاكَ حَدِيثُ مُوسَىٰ إِذْ نَادَاهُ رَبُّهُ بِالْوَادِ الْمُقَدَّسِ طُوًى اذْهَبْ إِلَىٰ فِرْعَوْنَ إِنَّهُ طَغَىٰ فَقُلْ هَلْ لَكَ إِلَىٰ أَن تَزَكَّىٰ وَأَهْدِيَكَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ فَتَخْشَىٰ فَرَآهُ الْآيَةَ الْكُبْرَىٰ فَكَذَّبَ وَعَصَىٰ ثُمَّ أَدْبَرَ يَسْعَىٰ فَحَشَرَ فَنَادَىٰ فَقَالَ أَنَا رَبُّكُمُ الْأَعْلَىٰ فَأَخَذَهُ اللَّهُ نَكَالَ الْآخِرَةِ وَالْأُولَىٰ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَعِبْرَةً لِمَنْ يَخْشَىٰ أَأَنتُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا أَمِ السَّمَاءُ بَنَاهَا رَفَعَ سَمْكَهَا فَسَوَّاهَا وَأَغْطَشَ لَيْلَهَا وَأَخْرَجَ ضُحَاهَا وَالْأَرْضَ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا أَخْرَجَ مِنْهَا مَاءَهَا وَمَرْعَاهَا وَالْجِبَالَ أَرْسَاهَا مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ وَلِأَنْعَامِكُمْ فَإِذَا جَاءَتِ التَّامَّةُ الْكُبْرَىٰ Yamaya Talakaru Insanu Masaha Waburizatil Jahimu Liman Yara Famamantanga Watharal Hayatul Dunya Fa'annal Jahima Yalmawa وَمَّن خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى نَفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ أَيَّانَ مُرْسَاهَا فِيمَ أَنْتَ مِنْ ذِكْرَاهَا إِلَّا رَبِّكَ الْمُنْتَهَى إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مُنْذِرُ مَنْ يَخْشَاهَا كَأَنَّهُمْ يَوْمَ يَرَوْنَهَا لَمْ يَلْبَثُوا إِلَّا عَشِيَّةً أَوْ ضُحَاهَا. In the name of God, in the singular and definitive, the most gracious, the most merciful, by those who extract with violence, and those who remove with ease, and by those who glide, swimming, and those who race each other in a race, and those who arrange the matter on the day the blast will convulse, there will follow it subsequently. Hearts that day will tremble, their eyes humbled. They are saying, will we indeed be returned to our former state? Even if we should be decayed bones, they shall say, that then would be a losing return. Indeed it will be but one shout, and suddenly they will be upon the earth's surface, as there reach you the story of Moses, when his Lord called to him in the sacred valley of Suwrah, go to Pharaoh, indeed he has transgressed, and say to him, would you purify yourself, and let me guide you to your Lord, so that you would fear? And he showed him the greatest sign, but he denied and disobeyed. Then he turned his back, striving, and he gathered and called out, and he said, I am your most exalted Lord. So God, as noun and verb, seized him in exemplary punishment for the last and first. Indeed, that is a lesson for whoever would fear. Are you a more difficult creation, or is the heaven? He constructed it. He raised its ceiling and proportioned it, and he darkened its night, and extracted its brightness, and after that he spread the earth. He extracted from it its water and its pasture, and the mountains he set firmly as enjoyment for you and your grazing livestock. But when there comes the greatest overwhelming calamity, the day when man will remember that for which he strove, and hellfire will be exposed for those who see. So as for he who transgressed and preferred the life of this world, then indeed Hellfire will be his refuge. But as for he who feared the physician of his Lord, and prevented the soul from inclination, then, indeed, paradise will be refuge. They ask you about the hour, when is it arrival? And what are you that you should mention it to your Lord as its finality? You are only a warner for those who fear it. It will be on the day they see it, as though they had not remained except for an afternoon or morning thereof. And that verse refers to black holes. It stands against the belief of some conservatives about there only being one angel of death, because that passage kind of parallels the whole Yamaduta and Vishnu Duta mythology. I mean, it doesn't gender the angels or anything, but